Hello kids, thanks for joining me again for science class. Today we're going to do a fun activity, and this is a sorting activity. I have gathered a tub of water and just a bunch of things around my house. I want to see which things will sink to the bottom and which things will float on the top. And I'm thinking about what makes them sink or float. So I have some things that are heavy, some things that are really light, and then I have some things that are closed and full of air, and some things are just open. So when you do it, you can experiment with anything, and you could do it in the bathtub, you could do it in your sink, but make sure you ask your families first because you don't want to be getting anything wet without asking. So let's see. First, let's try. I'm curious about this one. I have an Easter egg. Let's see. I'm going to put it on the water. Oh, that one floats for sure. It's empty. There's nothing in it, so it's not too heavy. I'm going to put that in my floating pile. I have a butterfly cookie cutter. Oh, that sunk right to the bottom all the way. That's going to go in my sink pile. I have a lid that I found in the recycling. Oh, that floats. That one makes a good boat. I'm going to put that in my float pile. I've got a metal spoon. This metal spoon is pretty heavy. Let's see what happens. Oh, just plopped right down there. That definitely goes in our sink pile. I have a plastic knife. And the plastic knife is fairly light. I'm going to lay it down gently. Oh, and it's floating. I wonder, though, if I wasn't so gentle, if I just dropped it in from above. Let's see what it does. It still floats. That's a floater. I have a plastic test tube that is also like the Easter egg. It's full of air. It's closed, but there's nothing inside of it. But it's heavier. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's floating pretty good. Got a popsicle stick. That's going to go in our float pile. And you don't have to take them all out and sort them right away. You could leave them in there while you're playing. I have a bracelet made of beads. It's kind of heavy. Oh, it sank right to the bottom. Oh, I got a visitor. This is my kitten, Alfonso. He wants to play in the water, I think. Got a clip, a paper clip. Let's see what happens with that. Oh, pretty heavy, right to the bottom. Let's see, I've got a few more things in here. I have a bottle topper. It's just made of kind of rubber, so it's not too heavy. Let's see if that'll float. Oh, that does float. That would go in my float pile. You've got a rock that says a piece of a geode. Isn't it pretty? Oh, so it's right to the bottom. I've got a paper clip. Or, I'm sorry, I have a toothpick. That's a floater. I've got a cotton ball. The thing about cotton is it absorbs the water. Let's see what that one does. Oh, it floated for a minute. Alfonso wants to check that out too. Got a screw. I have a heart bead. Also a sinker. And one last thing, I've got a leaf. Oh, and the leaf is a pretty good floater. That was a fun experiment and an easy one that you can do at home. Just make sure you ask your family what's okay to go in the water. But have fun experimenting. I'll see you soon. Bye.